We have two objectives today. First is to transform linear inequalities to a slope-intercept form, and second is to identify the slope and y-intercept. Okay? Now, so to begin with, let's try to recall our slope-intercept form. So the slope-intercept form, it's y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, you need to memorize this. Now, let's go on. I prepared three examples. Let's have this first one. Okay. Again, is our objective or our task is to transform the given linear inequality into a slope-intercept form, and then we will try to find what's the slope and the y-intercept. Now, let's work with this example number 1. Okay, first thing that we are going to do, it's we need to change this one to the inequality symbol to equal symbol. So you have 7x plus y equals 10. And then our task is to transform into this form, so we don't need 7x. So we are going to add by negative 7x so that this one will become 0. Do the same on the other side. Now, this one will be 0. So you have only y equals 10, and 10 plus negative 7x, you cannot add these two since 10 is not has no variable x, so they are not like terms. So just write negative 7x plus 10. Okay, so our slope-intercept form, it's y equals negative 7x plus 10. This is our slope-intercept. Okay, now the next thing that we are going to do, we will identify what's the slope and the y-intercept. So the slope is the number beside x, so the number beside x is negative 7, and then the number alone, which is 10, is our y-intercept. So the y-intercept is 10. Okay, we are done on the first example. Let's go now on the second example. Okay, here, just the same. Our task is to again change this one to slope-intercept form and identify what's the slope and the y-intercept. Now, to begin with, let's try to again change this inequality symbol to equal symbol. So you have 6x minus 3y equals 8. Now, so we will add, we need to make this 0 since we want only on the left side as just only having y. So this one will be added by negative 6x so that this one will become 0. Do the same on the other side. Okay, add them. This one will be 0 and you have only negative 3y. So you have equals 8 plus negative 6x. You cannot add these two again because they are not like terms. 8 has no x, variable x. So just write negative 6x plus 8. Now, since on y has a number negative 3, so we will divide this term into negative 3 so that this one will become 1. And our task is just only y on the left part. So negative 3. They do the same on the other side. All of them divide by negative 3. All the terms. So negative 3 divided by negative 3, this is y or 1. Okay, 1y or y equals negative 6 divided by negative 3, this is positive 2. So you have 2x. Positive 8 divided by negative 3, you cannot add them. It will give you a decimal number or a mixed form. So just leave this form. So you have negative 8 over 3. So this is our slope-intercept form. Okay. And then our slope and y-intercept, the slope is the number beside x. The number beside x is 2, so therefore the slope is 2. And the number alone, it's negative 8 over 3, so the y-intercept is negative 8 over 3. And now, we are done on example number 2. Let's work with our last example, example number 3. Just the same. Okay. So, first thing that we are going to do, dealing with the inequality, we'll change the inequality to equal symbol upon changing it into slope-intercept form. So you have 5x equals 4y minus 12. As you can see, 4y or 4y is on the right part. So what we are going to do is we will interchange all of them. So this one and 5x will be interchanged, so nothing changed. So you have 4y minus 12 equals 5x. Okay, now next thing that we are going to do, so we need only 4y on the left part, so we don't need negative 12. So what we are going to do to make this 0, so we will add by 12. Okay, since 12 is negative, will be added by positive 12. So do the same on the other side. Okay, Add them. So you have 4y. Negative 12 plus 12, this one will be 0. So you have only equals 5x plus 12, again, not like terms, so you cannot add them to, just copy, 5x plus 12. Now, next thing that you are going to do, since there is a number beside y, so we'll divide by 4, so that this one will become 1. So divide by 4. Do the same on the other part. Divide all of them by 4, all terms. So, you have, okay, now, okay, 4 divided by 4, it's 1. So you have 1y equals 5 divided by 4. You cannot add them. So it will give you a fractional number or mixed number form or decimal number. So just leave that form. 5 for x. 12 divided by 4, that is 3. So you are done. We have now the slope intercept form. Okay. And let's try to identify what is the slope and the y-intercept. The slope is the number beside x. So the number beside x is 5 over 4. Okay? And then, the number alone is our y-intercept. The number alone is 3. So therefore, the y-intercept is 3.